Back with more Isaac. Originally, I was going to play some Ember Knights for today's stream, but honestly, with the progress we made with the save file, hang on, let me adjust this. With the progress we made off the save file last stream, I kind of wanted to keep the train going. And once again, before we get into the game, we gotta do some talking. See people join the stream. You know how it goes. No one's even here yet. I'm talking to no one. I don't really care. No food to review this time. For those of you watching on YouTube. I believe the second run from last stream should be up by now. The one where we beat Mama's Magdalene. Today we're gonna go in, see how far I can get his cane. I realize it looks like I'm a floating head right now. Because the dark mass of my clothes kinda blends in with my hair and my already dark background. I'm just gonna go with that vibe. 1 second. I clean my glasses. You're not allowed to see my eyes unless it's a serious stream. You know, I've seen a lot of talk about Movie Bob again recently. The Movie Bob discourse seems to have reignited. And for a while, I had no idea why people don't like him. I kind of figured he fell off the face of the internet in 2016, so learning he's still making content was kind of a shock to me. So I felt the need to look up why people don't like him. I figured he did something, you know, like he did something real bad. And that's what kind of ground people's gears. Then I find out people just hate the guy because he's like perceived as cringe and he has a little bit of a high opinion of himself. Which, like, I guess fair, but all like the talk in video essays and all the other nonsense I see about people discussing Movie Bob comes from him just kind of being a little self-absorbed and cringe. Really? Like that's it? Like, it was unbelievable to me. Like I'm a little cringe. Arguably, I'm also a little self-absorbed. I'm willing to admit that. Are there going to be like, if I happen to get big on Twitch somehow, are there going to be 10 billion video essays about me? I wouldn't be a fan of that. I don't think I'm an interesting enough guy for that. 1 second. Go hang now. Let me account for this. I just bit it off. Nah. Like, it feels kind of ridiculous that this one guy, just by being perceived as like, annoying, essentially, has drummed up so much talk about him over the past few years. Do these people not have anything better to do? Like, I'm not trying to defend them. Like I said, I haven't really been into Movie Bob since like 2016. But it feels a little silly that someone who, as far as I can tell from looking into it myself, that doesn't seem to have done anything like wrong but have perceived bad opinions, has drummed up so much like hate over the years. Should we not direct this ire towards those more deserving? You know what I mean? Towards people who've actually done the bad things. No, there's plenty of people on YouTube right now who are openly Nazis, who are openly supporting the genocide ongoing in Palestine being waged by Israel. There's plenty of people contributing to active harm on Twitch. Why? I'm not, well, probably on Twitch, but I meant saying on YouTube. How come so much time is wasted on people being who are perceived as, you know, cringe and having bad opinions? This feels ridiculous to me. It feels pretty silly. It feels like a wasted, valuable time and effort. I don't know. Like I'm not like a genius. I don't know all there is to know about Movie Bob. Maybe he's done some bad things, and maybe I'm wrong. I couldn't find any examples of that from the admittedly short time I spent looking him up. I don't know. I mean, he's posted some videos pretty recently. I think he posted one about the new Joker movie, which is another thing where it's like there's been so much fucking talk about it. And I assumed again it was because something horrible happens in the movie, but apparently it's just because like some people think there's too many songs. And it's like, could we like focus on interesting points of conversation then? Like, can we steer our focus away from like I just kind of don't like this to like this is actively bad or there's a problem with this, Because like it gets kind of exhausting seeing the internet go off about at large. Because like if it's just a few people online or just like one particularly popular post, that's one thing. Like obviously that's not much to get annoyed at. But when it's like everybody everywhere won't shut the fuck up about one of the most like pointless minute details in history, that kind of grinds my gears, I gotta admit. That kind of upsets me. That kind of is like annoying to see. Especially when it's a bunch of like grown adult hanging out. There we go. Grown adults. You have to watch this keyboard now. Alright, I can do that after the stream. Hello, viewer. I don't know who you are, but I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's get into some Isaac now, shall we? It's enough rant. That's enough ranting. Okay, I don't know why Firefox just came up on my screen. You probably didn't see that. We're gonna take a tally all the way over to the gaming file. Gonna go for a new run. We're gonna play as... Oh, I've been on normal? We're going on hard. That explains why that run was so easy. We're gonna be playing as Kane, since we just unlocked him. The game just got a whole lot easier. Hopefully the next character we unlock will either be Azazel or Lazarus. Actually, hopefully Lazarus, because then we have a shot at unlocking... Well, actually either of them, because either of them could help us unlock a new character. But I'm more interested in unlocking Bethany than I am Lilith at the moment. I've kind of come around on like whether or not Lilith's a bad character. I've kind of come more on the side of like she's definitely a character you have to play a very specific way, which means like she's kind of fucked if she doesn't get the right items. Like I don't consider her a great character or anything, but I'm willing to admit I've been a little hard on the character, and it's not entirely deserved. I'm taking a lot of damage I really don't need to be taking. That's on me. Yeah, I'll take a shot in her eye. Alright, yeah. So Kane starts with Lucky Foot, which I'm pretty sure makes it so that any pill you pop... I haven't played as Kane in a while. I usually play as like... Well, as of recently on my main save, I've been playing a lot as Blue Baby, because I'm just trying to get some completion marks done with him. I don't really play as Kane too often. My main character I use is typically Lazarus if I'm not going for like completion marks and just want to get some runs done. But yeah, I'm pretty sure part of what makes Kane so powerful is his ability to just pop pills. Gonna destroy this keeper. Became spiders, alright. My aim is awful. But yeah, honestly, I kind of find the nonsense run that started yesterday's stream kind of funny in retrospect. I like is how improbably unlucky it was with getting Curse of the Tower and what was it? Curse of the Tower and right, Curse of the Tower and sharded glass in the first two floors. It is a little funny. What are the odds? I might show off some main save later on the stream if we got time for that. Just because I do have some mods that I want to try out. Next stream will probably not be Isaac, unless we unlock some cool characters. Like if we unlock Laz, like I'm gonna do some runs with Laz. If we unlock Azazel though, I'm probably gonna save Azazel runs for a future stream. And like, Azazel's a character, like, he's really powerful, don't get me wrong. He's probably the strongest character, just with, just pure starting kit. But, in terms of, like, playing, I don't find him as fun as I do characters like, Lazarus, or even Bethany is one I particularly enjoy. Not necessarily because, like, easy or not, just I don't like how his combat style is very close range. It's not something I'm particularly fond of. I guess it is a little him being very easy. It takes a lot of difficulty out of the game, at least the earlier stages. He is how I beat the mother fight for the first time. Because, Azazel is strong. But, Azazel runs can still be fun, just for how, like, brutally overpowered Azazel can become. It's still entertaining. There's entertainment in being OP. Alright, let's check out our item room here. I'll take it. No, I'm never going to complain about generation of blue spiders. Nor am I going to complain about slowing enemies down. All things considered, everything's coming up meta so far. I keep forgetting about our range situation. It's not that great. Does inner eye lower your range? I wasn't really paying attention. It definitely feels like range is lower. Well, that was a mimic chest. That's unfortunate. Do I have a nail file anywhere? What's going on with my nails? I just trimmed them. It feels like I did a sloppy job of that now. Meat in the very first room. That's not ideal, but not exactly a run killer either. It's gonna be kind of tedious. Oh, double meat in the first room. Because I should have gathered that from the coins. When I first encountered a meat, I assumed all this red was creep. And not just an effect it applied on the floor. So I was so, like, much more cautious of them than I had to be. What's in you? Alright. Just a mega troll? Or is that a normal troll? It's hard to tell sometimes. But yeah. It did take me a while to get used to all the different enemies, even despite the fact that I'd already spent years watching people like Northern Lion play this game. Also, what's funny is like kind of the cadence I take on stream isn't how I normally talk. I think I mentioned this before, but it's something that just kind of came about as I played the game. Not as I played the game, but when I started streaming, like if you go back to some of my earlier streams, I think the VODs are still available on my channel. You'll very easily be able to see that I sound quite different, and I'm not sure like why. Like a switch seemed to just flip one day, and now whenever I stream, I gotta take on this tone of voice, take on this cadence, take on this intonation. It's a little strange, but that's what we're riding with. It's not like it's hurting anybody. Runs are going kind of well. If I hadn't taken so much unnecessary, well, that was just me being stupid. If I hadn't taken so much unnecessary hits, but definitely not going as good as things were yesterday. Though we did get a far more forgiving first room, fortunately. Maybe this is just my punishment for calling Kane easy mode earlier. Maybe the game heard me and it's a little upset that I said that. Harley Quinn, not a bad starter at all. Not my favorite familiar, but not a useless one. It's really helpful for rooms, actually, like this one specifically. With sort of tightly packed enemies that Harley Quinn can easily hit multiple of. Also, you know, the wider shot radius means you don't have to be quite as attentive. There we go. Alright, that's a hangnail taken care of, finally. Alright, I definitely want that jar of hearts, so we're gonna hope we can get some money. That's a good start. I'll take flat penny. No real reason not to. Alright, so we're not gonna get any money. Here, we're gonna fight Larry. Let's keep trying to go for the head or the back. Oh, that's what I wanted to avoid happening. I guess we gotta roll with it now. Let's try not to let them split up too much more. Not that it'd be a hard fight either way, but, you know, we don't need to make it more difficult. Why let the fight get harder? It doesn't have to, even if it wouldn't get too much harder at the end of the day. Not sure what unlocked Butterbean. Honestly, I still don't know what actually causes a lot of the items in the game to unlock. A lot of these just kind of happen. Alright, I guess that's all we can manage on this floor. Hopefully, we can get a mom's heart kill in on this run. Not that I'm holding my breath. We don't exactly have a bunch of the strongest items in the game unlocked, but you know. This is Isaac. Anything's possible. Part of the kind of joy of this game. Alright. Actually, we're gonna see what's in our item room first. I've made the mistake of opening that up and just getting a bunch of useless poops before. And then not being able to open the item room. If we had planetariums unlocked, maybe I would take that chance, but we don't. No, planetariums are like such a cool idea for a room, but I think they're kind of poorly executed because like the items they have are good, but not really good enough to completely ignore an item room by choice. So they kind of end up just being a thing where they either happen by the extremely low chance or just because you didn't get a key on the first couple floors. Like, they're cool, and if there was like more of an expansive way to have good odds of them, like maybe they'd be a lot more like actually useful. But as they stand now, I feel like planetariums are just kind of like wasted potential. Like maybe future updates to the game can make alterations that make them a little more consistent to access, or just rework how you access them entirely. Alright, both pretty worthwhile. Maybe we'll get some money. I just noticed we missed the cursed room. I definitely would have went into that if I still had that soul heart intact. So that's a little bit of shame. Let me pop open chat real quick, see if our viewers said anything. Not as of yet. Alright. I have bad news. It is cursed. I mean, yeah, that's typically how this game goes. But even if we get bad luck on the save file, at least the stream isn't actively decaying before I am very red on camera. Is that just me? Because these classes don't have like an amber tint. It shouldn't be me. Yeah, let's just clear this out. I'll take it. I'll take it. There you are. Alright, we're gonna head into our curse room now. Don't think I don't see you. There are quite a lot of Isaac mods I'm very fond of. I don't usually use them on the streams though, because I do like trying to showcase the games. Let me see if I can adjust my redness here. Yeah, it's a little more on the pale side. That looks good. That looks good. I'll be satisfied with that. Alright, we have enough to at least grab that soul heart. So that'll be... Oh, is that another heart? That is. Alright, I'm glad I checked. And that also reminds me of the treasure room. I almost left without checking that out, but we do have 4 keys on us. So I see no reason not to. There you are. Yeah, honestly, like... Uh, I always think about how negative the immediate reception. I do mean immediate, by the way. Like, first couple days reception of Repentance was. How a lot of people, especially, perceived it as being too difficult. Nice, nice. Honestly, this is the most I've seen a Heavenly Chest pay out in a while. So we're gonna keep it tracking. I think it just heard me say that and now it's done. Alright, what do you do? I don't remember. I'm gonna take you. I have no recollection of what this does. Yeah. Another reason is it is just kind of fun to play without like external item descriptions. See how much I actually just remember. See how well I've learned this game. You know, now that we have Kane, let's start. Hit the donation machine. Because I just noticed we got nothing in it. And let's check out our devil room. I'll take it. And since you're going to get another heart in the next floor, I'll also take that. I just noticed the devil room was actually no. I think it opened because I got goat head. I don't think it was already open. Yeah, having goat head's gonna be a massive boon to this run. I can already feel it. Hopefully, it gives us a shot at brim. Not getting the brimstone run on our, let's say, first successful run as king would be pretty fun. How long does the shield last? Alright, it lasts about that long. Got it. Yeah, Harlequin's putting in a lot of work. I think I might have underestimated it earlier. Harlequin, I think, is doing us a lot of good to have. Overall, I think people are too negative about familiars. People act like the only good ones are Rotten Baby and Low Brim. Well, they're definitely like ahead of the pack. Like they're definitely the best familiars. I think there's quite a lot of good ones, like Harlequin here. Harlequin here is pretty nice. The ladder can be a little awkward to use. We'll take Monstro's Tooth. No free damage is never something I'm gonna complain about. Ow. Not that kind of free damage. Nothing wrong with the speed up. Yeah, speed is one of those stats, like, raising it doesn't really change much to the game. Like, it only really hurts you if it gets lowered. I would say shot speed is another one. Like, how fast your shots actually move, not, you know, fire rate. That's another stat where like it doesn't really matter if it goes up, but it is pretty bad if it goes down. Come on, buddy. All right. We'll pop another experimental pill. We'll take an HP up. We'll pop another experimental pill. We'll take an HP up. Is experimental pill random every time you take it? Because I swear that the first experimental pill we took looked just like that one. And it was the speed up. Like, am I wrong about that? I don't know why I came back here. I don't know what possessed me to come all the way back here. I guess you might as well just find the boss room. Yeah, I got no idea what I was looking for. Though it is looking like there might be a good shot at a secret room. We will give the next room a once over and see how it's looking. I'll take a health up. Kane's probably going to be our main man for a good while now. At least until we unlock Lazarus. As well, I do consider Kane to actually be a little easier than Laz. I have a bit more fun with Laz. I like his mechanic. I think it's more entertaining. I kind of like having to balance, like, you know, trying to stay alive, but also, like, benefiting from his second form, and, like, sometimes intentionally taking on them deaths just to get that damage up. You know, determining when it's safer to do that. Like, sure, you could just, like, not ever intentionally take a death, but where's the fun in that? Like I said last stream, you gotta take risk in Isaac. That's how you get the real fun runs. If you're finding this game boring, it's probably because you're playing things way too safe. Alright, it's just Fistula. Thank you for that, Monstro. This is another one where I feel like Harlequin Baby, you know, now that I think about it, it's probably doing us a lot more bad than good. Because I usually like to try and focus on whittling down Fistula slowly. Instead, Fistula is being destroyed kind of 2 at a time because the Harlequins spread. We'll take Bastion Boy. I almost ran straight into the trap door before checking out our devil deal. Hang on. We're not taking bad PhD, but I'll take the Pact. And we got a Zezel. Alright. Yeah, I still remember what the Pact, actually missing page does. I'm pretty sure this makes it so there's a chance to pop Necronomicon every time we get hit. But, you know, it'll do a little less damage to Necronomicon. Pretty good item, unless I'm thinking of a different one. We got some red boom flies. Some of whatever the hell those things are called. I can never remember. Tumors? I think, are they called tumors, or is that a different enemy? Got a champion boomfly. Alright. Ow. Well, I cleared out the room. We're definitely gonna take this chest. Oh, speaking of boomflies. Yeah, I used to think boomflies were like the most annoying enemy in the game. And like to an extent, they are pretty annoying. But honestly, they're fairly easy to deal with compared to some of the shit the alt path throws at you. Like, probably the most annoying are the fatties that create the quakes. Not the quakes, that create like rock showers every time they jump. What is with all of the boomflies? What did I just get like the yes boomflies seed? I've never encountered this many boomflies in one run. We'll definitely take you. I'll never say no to Dogtooth. Easier secret rooms and tinted rocks is always a plus. You know, I've actually been, I don't have any on me right now, but I've actually been getting back into Gatorade recently. After like 6 years of not really drinking it. I was at work one night and I was feeling a little thirsty. And we had a deal on Gatorades, so I decided, fuck it, I'll just pick one up. So I grabbed the grape flavor. And I actually really liked the taste of it. It gave me a little bit of energy, but, you know, I was mainly just wanting something to drink. So, and it definitely accomplished quenching my thirst. So I've been drinking a lot of Gatorade, mostly just the grape and the sour apple flavor, which, I don't know. Is it just me or does Gatorade, like, taste a lot different than it used to? Like, is it just because I haven't had it in some years? Or has it genuinely changed, like, dramatically? Like, I can't, you know, obviously tell. But, like, it tasted, like, way different than I remember it tasting. I don't know. Like, it had a very, like, very sweet, like, not at all chemically taste, like what I remember it tasting like. I remember Gatorade being very bitter when I was growing up. I remember it being, like not, like, you know, sour or anything, but I remember it having a very harsh bitterness to it, which I found a little unpleasant as a kid. Like, obviously, you know, I still drank it because I was a kid and I was a lot more active back then. I needed that hydration, but definitely wasn't A plus tier drink for me. Um, yeah, I think better keep Monstrous Tooth. I'm just gonna pop all this into the donation machine. Nice, nice. Hopefully we can unlock better shops sooner than later. You know, I'm gonna try getting that like all the way up to like 1,000, I think. Actually, it's 999 before I ever like start blowing it up. Oh, oh, is it over here? It is. We're kind of bomb rich right now, so we're gonna blow up all these boys. Alright, no keeper heads, that's unfortunate. What's the odds of the keeper head? It's like 1 in 200, I think, right? Like I always try and get keeper's head. Not that it's like an amazing item or anything, but it's just nice to have. You know, like extra coin generation is never going to be a downside. It is kind of funny that neither Tainted Keeper nor the regular Keeper character actually have the effects a Keeper's head, like by default. Like I always found that kind of amusing. Like you would think the character named Keeper, like I get it, it's Shopkeeper's head. And like Keeper is based on a Shopkeeper, and I'm pretty sure Keeper's head was added in the base game, like in Rebirth, and not in Afterbirth when Keeper became a character. So like I understand that it wasn't like actually meant for him, but you know, he's already named Keeper, he may as well have the Keeper item. Nice. I will take the red hearts. Almost forgot to grab the soul heart. Why did I blow these up? I forgot I had ladder. I didn't need to do that. That was a waste of... I mean, I guess we have an excess of bombs. It's not that much wasteful. Alright, we're going to be fighting the Fallen. The Fallen's an interesting enemy, because it can be a floor boss in, I think, caves. I think it can also be a floor boss in Womb. And in depths. Which I don't think is something that can be said of anyone else. I will take Dark Bomb. Not that I'm gonna grab my hearts immediately. I could do a really risky play right now. And I'm gonna. Oh wow, that works kind of funkier than I thought it would. And I'm also gonna grab Low Brim. Oh, he doesn't work at all like I thought he would with this. I thought he would fire towards our Eye of the Night. But that isn't anything like what he wants to do. Alright, that's disconcerting. Well, now I'm really hoping we can get Brimstone. Because I realized I've only ever actually used Eye of the Night on Azazel, who it works almost completely differently for. Alright, nice to finally see you showing up. Okay, so if we just hold the direction, we can use it like normal tier, so I guess it's not that much of a problem. Alright, so that was a bad call by me. I made a lapse in judgment, one would say. Not of the continuous and severe variety, though. Actually, fuck it, we're taking this. We already get the dog tooth telling us where secret rooms are. There's no reason not to get more of them. I'm actually one of the reasons I'm currently glad I'm wearing the glasses is because I accidentally hit spacebar. I got a fan blowing on me. I think I'm just a little bit too direct because my eyes feel dry and I'm blinking a lot right now. No. No. Well, I tried. Can't blame the guy for trying. Not sure I'm gonna break this stream up for the video. So I take Bible, or you know what? For my first Mom's Heart defeat, Bible isn't gonna be too interesting, so I'm gonna take Monster Manual. It'd be a little boring just to go in immediately with Bible and just instantly win the fight. I have, I honestly don't end up using Bible very often at all. Like, cause, you know, I actually do like going through those fights. I actually find the It Lives fight pretty fun. Same with, you know, the normal mom fight in Depths. So I don't wind up popping Bible unless I really feel like I'm in jeopardy. Or unless, you know, I'm really trying to, like, get those later completion marks like Isaac or Hush. But even then, like, usually on a fight good enough for me to make it to, It Lives with decent damage. Like, decent enough that I'm even considering fighting Hush. I don't really need Bible. That's another thing with Hush. Like, on a fight where I feel like people perceive that fight as being a lot easier than it is. Because what the hell are you? Because they usually only go to the Hush fight if they already have like a really overpowered setup. So that means they're only ever like actually fighting Hush with their really OP setups. Because it's actually a fairly difficult fight if you have a more moderate setup. Like the more likely kind. But the problem is like there's nothing compelling you to even attempt that fight. Fuck it. Without having a prerequisite really powerful build. So most people I feel who like attempt the hush fight might really do themselves a service in understanding it if they actually went into the fight with less powerful setups. For a few reasons, I say that. Because for one, like they'd be able to learn Hush's patterns, like Hush's attacks, and how to effectively avoid them. Which would also mean they can do the Hush fight more often, because they're not entirely relying on overpowered strategies. Which would also help them clear out those completion marks faster. Like, not just relying entirely on being overpowered is a real boon in this game. Oh, I guess that's just called having skill. Right, so far, this weird, almost Steven looking familiar has done us literally no service. I don't understand its purpose. Does it do contact damage or something? Well, I guess we're about to go down to the next floor, so we're not going to find out. Maybe this will be the run that makes it to the womb. We'll see. Oh, right, I unlocked Azazel, which probably, since we haven't got Lazarus yet, I might play Azazel a bit. I wonder if the black hearts Azazel starts with count towards the spirit hearts you need to unlock Laz. I don't actually know that. Usually, on my other files I've played, I usually wind up unlocking Lazarus before Azazel, so I've never really had an opportunity to find out that information. No. Oh, uh-oh. You know what? I'm just gonna throw this run so we can do Azazel. No. Wrong button. I wouldn't be surprised if Azazel winds up being our first room clear. You know, Azazel is powerful. I'll take. No cost curse room is basically just a treasure room. Ow. That was some unnecessary damage. It's on me. I'll take it. No reason not to have lodestone. You know, honestly, like, while it does open up new synergies and strategies, part of me kind of doesn't like that Brim was made compatible with so many tier effects in Repentance. I feel like that kind of takes away from what used to be its major downside of lacking in synergies, and takes what was already a really strong item, makes it entirely overpowered. Because now there's virtually no downside to picking up Brim, especially compared to other powerful options like technology. Though to be fair, technology now also synergizes with Brim, so I guess like sure it's not invalidating it, but I feel like it could have done a service to not do that. What's this? I'll take it. Health on Azazel is always good. That's why Converter is one of my favorite items for Azazel. The ability to just turn those into heart containers is really, really nice to have, especially if you manage to get Converter really early. One of the only situations where I typically would grab Converter. It's also an item that benefited massively from buffs. Like, because I'm pretty sure it used to cost 3 soul hearts to make 1 heart container, which, you know, sort of sucked. Does that affect Brimstone? I don't think it does. Yeah, I think it looks like it does, actually. What was I saying? What was I saying? Um, Lost my train of thought on that. So we gotta get a key. If we don't have any keys, that's not a good look. That means we can't access our item room, which is deeply unfortunate. Trying to remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. I guess I lost it. Maybe it'll come back to me. But as we move on, alright. This is... I would argue this is like the most common room I ever get in Isaac. For some reason, like every single run, I wind up getting that room. With the exception of runs where I go to downpour on floor 1, but usually I don't do that. I do like how this animation was never, well, I guess effect, or really any of the eyes effects, have never really been properly like adjusted to look right on Brim. That'll always be entertaining. See how it looks like he's almost about to swallow his own eyeballs every time you use Brimstone. I hope we can unlock last. Like I said before, I consider the run a success so long as we get unlocks. Not, obviously I hope we can clear the womb. Like, I'm not saying I don't care if we do that, but I'll be satisfied either way. Alright, good old Dingle. I think this is actually the first time I fought Dingle on this file, unless I literally fought him last run. I mean, last stream I forgot about it, but I don't think I did. Then again, if I forgot about it, I wouldn't think I did. That was real lucky. Alright. The cellar, I know why that unlocked. You unlocked that by, I believe, beating every boss available in the basement. I'll take. Never a reason not to go for damage ups. Especially because they're a lot harder to come by in Repentance than they used to be. Yeah, we'll do the curse room. I'll take the pact. There he is. There's Les. Yeah, we'll take the toenail. Usually not an item I'm a huge fan of, but in this case, nothing wrong with it. We have the speed to avoid it if worst comes to worst. And there's Mom. No, boom flies are especially annoying out of Zazel. Particularly if you don't manage to get any range ups. Because then you have to get real close and uncomfortable with them. I'm not even sure if it's possible not to get hit by boom flies on Azazel if you don't have any range ups. Probably is. I don't know. It's not a situation I encounter super often because, like I said, I don't really play as Azazel too much. Mulligan. That should be really good in Azazel, actually, because assuming it's functional, which it could just not work. Nope, it works. Because I wonder if it only works in the initial hit, or if it works on the continuous damage. Because I know there are some tier effects for Brent. Ow. No, we're just gonna drop toenail. I do know like items like Host Hat that give you blast immunity used to also give you stomp immunity, but that changed in Repentance. Now I don't think there is a way to have stomp immunity, which I feel like they should add an item that does that. It could be neat. Like, I get why they changed it so that stomp immunity is harder to come by, but I don't agree with it not being a thing at all. How did I not notice that? Alright. I missed the challenge room. We're gonna go back for it. I want the poison shots. I'm pretty sure this item works with Zazel. I guess we'll find out. I gotta play Azazel more often for no other reason than to just figure out what does and doesn't work with Brim. is what I'm realizing as this run goes on. I think I might have overestimated how many things are functional with Brimstone. Some good. Nothing I actively don't want to have. And yes, I did do that on purpose. That wasn't on purpose, though. I'm being a little reckless, but like I said, like now that we got Laz, I don't entirely care if this run ends up failing. You know what, given we have Mulligan and... Well, given we have Mulligan, I don't think we have any other chance-based effects, but we'll take it. Especially because I'm almost certain that that was not working with Brimstone. Also, is Guppy's collar actually a 50-50 chance? Like, I know, like, that's how it's described by external item descriptions, but I don't know, in my experience, it feels much more like a 1 in 10 chance. But, like, maybe that's like just me, maybe I'm just unlucky. This is actually gonna be a really annoying fight on Azazel. Point proven. I mean, I might as well take 9 lives. I forgot what that I think that's just flight and spectral tears, so we objectively don't need it, so I'll take this. That's one of the advantages of Guppy. You can just take devil deals even if they'll kill you. I'll take Glass Eye, no reason not to have it. Alright, so we're fighting Pin. Pins and needles. Land you. I notice he doesn't like popping up when you're playing as Azazel. I guess we get it for free. And gotta clear out these army flies. They are particularly easy when you have Brimstone because they just line themselves up for you. More needles. I used to think these guys are called little pins for some reason, but apparently they're called needles. I mean, I guess I thought they were called little pins because they look like little pins, but you know. It's neither here nor there. Ouch. I'm playing real dumb. I really got to get used to how floaty flight feels. Because I am used to how it feels on an analog stick, because I think I've discussed this before, but I mostly play this game on my Steam Deck nowadays, but yeah, it's really fucking with my muscle memory on mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna, you know, that and other fun excuses for why I'm bad at this game. No. I'll keep coming up with more as the stream goes on, I promise. You will hear plenty of reasons why I'm doing poorly beyond my own ability to perform. You'll learn all the possible ways in which it's not my fault when I don't do well. We'll check out our shop first. Yeah, so far this seems like it could be a pretty promising run. I'm probably gonna keep wasting lives on devil deals just because, you know, I always say you need to take a risk if you want to have the fun runs. Oh, that was just embarrassing. There we go. We are gonna check out what's going on at that arcade. I guess we don't have anything else right now, so we're gonna pick that up. I don't know what I thought I was doing with that. There we go. That's nice to have. Let's see if we can get both these guys. Nope. Something good? Nah. Did not mean to press that. Alright. let's go to our shop. That was just real dumb of me. You know, I actually haven't used that item before, so I had no idea this is what it would do. At least I'm assuming that's something the item was doing. That didn't really look like how an actual corruption would happen. That was probably the item. I just said we're going to check out our shop, but then I didn't do that. My impeccable memory strikes again. Alright, let's see what's for sale. I don't remember if this buffs familiars or if this is a familiar. It buffs familiars, alright. No, buff spiders and flies. We don't have a good active item. We unfortunately only have data miner, so I'm just gonna dump the rest of my coins. Yeah, honestly not sure about this run. You know, if I knew he was there when I dumped my coins. Lesson learned, this is why you don't donate until you cleared out the floor. You know, for a second I forgot I had lodestone and I thought he was some kind of champion. I'm not gonna lie. Getting a lot of devil deals this run. Our luck is up. I'm not gonna take this one though. As good as that is for the damage up, we don't have the health to afford it. Devil door is staying open. I'm fairly certain it's supposed to close the second you leave that room. Is it just gonna remain? There we go. So you know what? Let me see what that'll give us. All right. I was hoping for a spirit heart, but I'll take that. We've made it much further in this run than I thought we would, so maybe without some unnecessary damage, maybe we will clear the womb. I'm not sure yet. Maybe you. But god damn it, I'm still not used to this. I'm still not used to the mouse and keyboard. Which is weird, because this is how I first played the game. So you'd think, if anything, this would be easier for me than Steam Deck. But the opposite has proven the case. No. It's probably just because I play this game a lot more on Steam Deck. Like, it's not like it's a huge mystery why things are the way that they are. Telepills. I'll take it, I guess. I probably wasn't going to do super well on that anyways. Alright. I can't tell if I just placed the bomb wrong. I have never encountered Begottens this early. Not that it matters too much. I didn't know they could appear in depths. Is that rare, or am I doing something wrong? Like, do I accidentally have some kind of mods enabled? I guess I'll check that after this run, but I genuinely didn't realize Begottens could even appear on depths. I'm gonna be honest. That's news to me. You know, is that Ludvico? You know, Azrael's probably the, I mean, Azazel's probably the only character I accept Ludvico on. Normally, I feel like it's a pretty overrated item. I don't really understand the appeal of it, but with Azazel, it's good. With Azazel, I will accept Ludvico. Let's destroy these guys. Alright, despawn the spiders. And there we go. Now that we have Ludwika, I'm a little more confident in our ability to clear womb. Uh oh, he's moving. Alright. I'm gonna take this run a little more seriously now. So don't be surprised if there's a little bit more dead air until this is over. Hope we get a better item than data miner soon. Not that it's like necessarily bad, but it's arguably pretty useless. Alright. The good thing about Ludwika is I can mostly just kind of leave it over this guy because he doesn't move around. Oh wait, no, this is the one that rolls. So he does move around quite much. What is with the devil deals this run? Nah. Like, did I pick up something that guarantees them, or am I just like rolling 20s? Now, what is my luck? How would this affect Ludwika? Oh, that's wonky. I don't like that. I'm sticking with this, thank you. Hey, Metamesis, alright. If I had a better active, I'd be stoked about that. Oh, that's Drill Bomb. Almost didn't notice that. That would have been yet another embarrassing moment of this run. That's a Judgment. That's Death. I'll pop Judgment in this room and come back to him later. It is a Demon Judgment, so... Actually, you know what? I probably can't come back to Demon Judgment after the mom fight anyways. But I also can't come back to any of these heart containers, so... I'm just gonna feed everything we got left to Demon Judgment after this floor is clear and we're ready to fight Mom. The game really wants to act like we have a better active than we do. Actually, you know what? I just noticed that was a fortune-telling machine. I definitely should have gambled on it. The Spirit Hearts it has a chance to reward alone would have been worthwhile. Especially because we've taken a lot of devil deals on this run, and I don't necessarily regret that, but it has left us a little starved for health. You know, it's no mystery why. I've taken a lot of risk, but I'll take it. Actually, I'll definitely take it, because now we actually can leave the mom fight once it's done. And we can go clear out the rest of the room. Mama Mega, let's... Actually, I'm gonna come back for Mama Mega. And leave it for the womb. I'm gonna gamble on this. I'm not sure why Ludwika is drifting right now. Does it just do this? Does it just naturally track toward Isaac? Is it like biased to Isaac or something? Like what's going on here? Like I'm on a mouse and keyboard. Drift shouldn't be a thing that's capable of happening. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, it did explode on us, so we did take some damage. So we're just gonna go grab some hearts. We have less for that Demon Judgment, but honestly, I don't really care. Demon Judgment doesn't pay out at nearly enough of a rate for me to give a shit. I mean, hopefully we can get some Black Hearts for the womb. I think that'd be neat, but I'm not holding my breath for getting much of anything worthwhile. Alright, what is that again? I'll leave that there. God damn it. No, I'm already finding it a little hard to control Azazel. I don't know why I keep calling him Azrael. Right, let's fight Mom. Executive call. No, what? No! Oh, right. Guppy. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. No, I guess no worries. We'll just... Really? There's room hadn't cleaned out yet? Well, now we can't make it back to Mom. Yes, we can. We can leave after Mom. So I could still grab Mama Mega after the Mom fight. Though now that we're only at 1 HP, our chances in the womb are looking pretty dire. Especially now that we're only at 4 lives. It is kind of melting my brain trying to control, like, actually moving and dodging with the Zazel at the same time as Ludwiko. Like, I'm not used to using Ludwiko at all. Alright. Never mind. I am a god of Ludwiko. Now let's go get Mama Mega. That should make our womb experience much easier. As a matter of fact, we're going to try and carry Mama Mega all the way to womb 2 if we can. That would be very nice to be able to do. Our luck with devil deals has seemingly run out. Oh, fuck. Lives are becoming a scarcer resource. Oh, come on. Well, that's about how I expected the run to end. That's about... really good run ending in a really fucking stupid way. Actually, you know what? I did say we go with Lazarus after that. I hit the up arrow. I know I did. Yeah, not so great runs so far, but that's not the end of the world. One makes you larger. It's kind of a shit. Not the worst, but it's kind of a shit way to start. You know what annoys me about Lazarus's repentance, like resprite? I hate that anemic, like how he gets anemic after you become risen for the first time. I hate how now anemic doesn't show up on him like properly. Like it doesn't apply the blood stain to his face that anemic normally would anymore. And I don't know why. Because like there are other characters who have hair but also show the anemic effect. So I don't even know why Lazarus is special, especially given, you know, it's an item that is intrinsic to the character. So why not have it display? Like I just find that really annoying and wish that wasn't the case. I think actually it'd be kind of great if anemic looked normal on Lazarus. So I would love for there to be a mod that just restore. Like I've tried to make one myself, but and despite the help of some really nice people in the modding community, I have had no success getting it to actually function. But a mod that restores his old sprite and old like anemic behavior would be really cool, just for the aesthetic. Because again, I don't get why that change even happened. Like why can't Lazarus have anemic look right? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, I've drifted pretty far back. Let me move forward. Ooh, that's a good item. Hopefully we get something to decrease our size. Yeah, I guess size is like a complete like opposite to stats like speed or shot speed. In that it's a stat you don't normally care about, but fuck. It's a stat that you like want to get lower, but not higher. Like it doesn't matter much if it gets lower, but if it gets higher, then it actually like really hurts because you know it's harder to dodge because you have a much larger hitbox. All right, let's go. Oh, Haunt. Haunt is one of the more annoying first floor bosses, I gotta say. Oh, that's 2 shots. All right, I thought it was 1. I thought it was 3. One other thing that I'm noticing right now that we're talking about is how inconsistent hitboxes are in this game. Because like it looks like I should be hitting him way more than I. Well, that was on me. That was the real risky maneuver I tried to pull. Again. Sometimes I think this game hates me. Sure, I'll take it. This run's fucking awful to start with. Like, not even gonna lie, this run has been a real shit. in the first 2 rooms, it's handed me a whole bunch of nonsense already. I'm honestly not gonna be too shocked if we don't end up beating the womb yet. I'm not that great at this game. I'm not used to mouse and keyboard. Everything's kind of stacked up against us. I was accidentally playing on normal last stream, so that doesn't help. And I do mean accidentally. I'm not like being tongue-in-cheek, being coy. Like I genuinely did not. Like, I'm just so used to being on hard mode that I forgot that normal's the default for a new save file. So yeah, this is might end up a disappointing stream. I might just break it in half. Yeah, I might just cut this stream in 2 instead of like uploading like just successful runs individually like I did for the last stream. Well, my successful run individually from my other runs like I did for the other stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to focus in right now because this run's going bad. I don't think it'd be anything approaching a shame if we lost it. Honestly, I was just kind of shocked that I got one makes you larger 2 times in a row, considering how many different pill effects are in this game. I still have no idea what this item does. Like, I've gotten this item so many times, I have no idea what it does. I know what Pyromaniac does, though. It's one of my favorite items. It actually makes Curse to the Tower not shit, too. So that's a plus. I now would not mind getting Curse to the Tower. Though, now that we have Pyromaniac, I feel like that's not going to happen. Because for some reason, every time I get Curse to the Tower, I never get anything that synergizes well with it. I'll keep bombs or key until I get to the very end of this. Because I don't need keys right now, but I do need bombs. If I take a hit in this room, or is anemic just active as long as Lazarus remains risen? I might have taken a hit in this room, I just forgot. My memory is pretty shit. Though I do remember that I've already mentioned that on the stream. Funny enough. Did I see it in the rock? Oh, yes, I did. I asked because I approached it. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, that gives me golden bombs. Alright, nice. I did not realize that swapped golden qualities. Alright, well. New knowledge is always good knowledge. That's not an actual saying, but I'm gonna act like it is. I've already been in here. Oh, that's where I got Pyromaniac. I was confused because it wasn't like gray on the map. Like rooms you enter normally are. And I'm pretty sure item rooms normally are too. Is that like an actual like thing? Like am I just wrong or is this like a bug? I'll have to look into that later. There's another Larry. Another Solar. This one's actually starting to turn around, fortunately. I thought it was just going to be a shitter the whole way through. This is why you don't press the R key. Okay, this is why you don't just R key runs that aren't looking good. Because, you know, they might actually turn into something decent. In fact, quite often I've had runs with terrible starts turn into winners. So you know what? At this point, this run might just go anywhere. Let's take the curse room, why not? Joker? Joker? Nah. We'll hold on to this. We don't have it active after all, like we won't get any use out of it. I'll take it for now. Let's not get too bouncy. Alright. Now we're keeping Callus. Does Pyromaniac give you, like, fire immunity? I'm pretty sure it's just bombs, right? It's only bombs that heal you. Like, it's called Pyromaniac. So I always used to expect fire immunity out of it, but I'm pretty sure it's just bombs. So it shouldn't really be called Pyromaniac now, should it? Is there a word for, like, explosive maniac? Is that a thing? Is there, like, a only explosives equivalent to Pyromaniac? I think this rerolls item pedals. Like, I think this rerolls trinkets and pickups. Actually, why didn't I step on those plates? I'm immune to spikes right now. Now let me go back in there. Now let me go activate this. Accidentally activate the room. Hit this. And maybe come back here when I get some bombs. This is probably the most movement I've seen a red fly do before. Yeah, red fly. What are those called again? I'll check the bestiary later. Something about callus just always feels wrong. Probably the fact that instead of filing down, right, the spikes, like, you know, file does, you just kind of walk over them as if they aren't there at all. It just looks strange. Not that, you know, it's the only thing that looks strange about Lazarus right now, but you know what I mean. Yeah, not gonna be a long stream today. I can already feel it. This is gonna be a 2-hour stream. I'm a little drowsy. I'm a little tired, and I do work tonight. I'm gonna try streaming a little more on non-work days, but my schedule's a little inconsistent, and like I said, I usually stream when I feel in the mood to do a stream, because I feel like if I forced myself to, that'd result in some pretty shitty banter, some pretty shitty dialogue. I feel like the streams would suffer in quality if I did that. Maybe like in the future when I'm more comfortable streaming, like I've been doing this longer, I'm more experienced. You'll get longer streams out of me, but for now, I don't think going longer than 2 hours is on the cards for me. At least not often. There you are. Alright. Alright. Pin is unusually jumpy today. I don't know why I'm dodging that. I don't think that would have a downside for me. And double deal. Let's see what you got. We're not touching Eye of the Night again. That was a mistake we made. Well, I made, not we. You're not included in this. You're not touching my keyboard. Alright, about 40 minutes left in this stream. I'm probably just going to break this up into 2-hour-long segments for the channel. Or maybe 3 30-minute, not 3, maybe 4 30-minute segments, I'm not sure. Because there aren't any, like, standout interesting runs. Like, I feel like we've had some fun runs. Like, at least, you know, on my end, playing them. But I wouldn't say we've had a run that stands out as particularly interesting as much as the Azazel run stands out as particularly upsetting. Because, like, honestly, it didn't really need to end. If I was just better at pressing keys on this keyboard. Why do I keep... I need to get, like, a better share. Or at least I need to get one without wheels. I'll take the scooper. I realize now we've held on to this card for about, what, 3 floors? It's because we haven't got an active worth using it on. Alright, that's unfortunate. Moving pretty fast for a guy with the speed down. I swear 80 feels a lot slower than this, but for some reason we don't seem to be moving all that slow, all things considered. I was trying to hold that yawn in, but at least now you can see what I mean when I say I'm feeling kind of tired. Are you kidding me? Did I say this run could go either way? I lied. This run is just going bad. This is just a bad run. Looks like with Callus. Thought he was gonna fire again. Oh, he's doing this. I can do that too. You think you're fucking special? You're not special. You're not unique. You don't have talent. No, come on. Oh, come on. I mean, I guess this run hasn't been quite as unlucky as the nonsense run. Just a red host, you should be pretty easy to deal with. I don't know. I've seen some people who consider the red host more annoying than the normal host, and like, I just wonder how. Like how that could be. This room's actually kind of a godsend for me. Let me just take some explosions for a bit. There we go. Oh. Magic mush. Oh, that's pretty mush. There we go. What do you do again? Of course. I mean, I guess it's not bad on this run, but still. Like, what the hell's going on? Hit me. Gonna activate that here because rooms that are literally nothing but goblins tend to be kind of annoying. Excuse me. I don't even know if you heard that. Oh, come on. Why am I taking so many hits? I'd stream from my stream deck if I knew how to set up all my stuff on Linux. Which I don't feel like learning how to do. I kind of can't stand using Linux. It's probably like consistently been the worst part of the Steam Deck, honestly. Yeah. Like consistently been the part I hate the most about it is that it runs Linux. I could set up Windows boot mode, but I think that would require me to buy another Windows, which I don't want to. Oh yeah, these are broom flies. They're actually not horrible right now. They're good for me. Oh, alright, guess we donated. So, I might go back to playing as Kane for a bit after this, because so far we've had 0 luck on Lazarus. Are you kidding me? Yeah, case in point, really. Like, everything's just kind of continuously gone wrong on this run. Which is saying something, because we're immune to, like, most of what normally makes a run annoying. There's an odd noise. Oh, that was why. That's why that noise was made. Because we have a tiny goblin. Really? That's like probably the first time I've encountered more than one mimic chest on the same floor. Of course you get a host room, why wouldn't we? I'm glad that run is over. Alright, give me something. At least it isn't actively bad. That's the new standard of quality for runs after that. The guy just kind of killed himself. I really wasn't involved in that process. Like, that just kind of happened in my presence. Like, that didn't even happen, like, to me. That just happened at me. Not that I'm gonna complain, but, like, that's just kind of a room that solved itself. Oh, come on. Be a little aggressive. Yeah, I tend to not like enemies like this who like both pursue and like run away from you at complete random, because they tend to just like be really tedious to deal with. Like, they make rooms last a lot longer than they have any right to last, just because the enemy can't decide if it wants to pathfind or not. And that's usually kind of annoying. Like, I get why there are enemies like this in Isaac. If every enemy acted the same, it'd be predictable, and if every enemy was always pursuing you, that'd make some rooms significantly more difficult. Like, especially rooms that already have high enemy densities. If every single one of those enemies was always chasing you, it'd be very difficult to deal with very quickly. So, like, I get it. But at the same time, when they're programmed to randomly swap between actively coming after you and not, it gets annoying. Oh, hi. And unfortunately, there's more enemies like that in Isaac than I would like there to be. Man, I'm yawning all of a sudden. I don't know what's with all the yawning. Right, just some little inks. Is that what these guys are called? Or are they called little gish? I think they're called little gish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're little gish. I'll check the bestiary after this. Which is a fun way of saying I'm not going to check the bestiary at all for the rest of my life. I've opened it once and that was enough. Oh wait, the door opened over here. Nope. Not yet. Actually, there's nothing else for me to do. Never mind. No. We're sending it. Oh, you. And there's not even any TNT to use to quickly end this fight. That's great. Haunt, like I said earlier, one of the most annoying first floor bosses. Because, like, there's not really any strategy you can use against Haunt. You just kind of, like, fight this boss the way Edmund wants you to do it, instead of, like, have fun doing it. Like, it's an easy boss. Like, don't get me wrong, my death earlier wasn't because this is a difficult boss, it's because I made a really stupid decision. It's just a tedious one. I say as I'm probably about to die to it. But again, I'm bad at this game. I have an excuse. But I've never seen anyone actually decent at this dying to this boss. I think like the worst part is Haunt stays like up there the entire fight, making them a little bit harder to hit. Because they're just constantly moving back and forth, and the way tiers move in this game isn't really built for that. Alright, let's go back to Kane for a bit. I don't know why I went left instead of right, which would have been faster, but that's just the way we operate. Alright, so... that was embarrassing. Alright, next run. We keep moving. So let's see, I forgot what this... oh, it's just Fat Protector. This is probably the most underwhelming item this game has to offer. Like, it literally just might as well be picking up nothing. I don't think I've had a single run where Fat Protector made anything resembling a difference to the ultimate outcome, whether win or lose. Like, don't get me wrong, like, that means it's not actively bad, but it's not actively much of anything. We are going to buy Placebo if we get the chance. With Kane, Placebo is like actual godly. Especially to get it so early before we've identified any of the pills. Like, theoretically, we could get to like luck 10. Hello? How are you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just in the middle of some runs just Kane. Haven't had any successes so far, but that's mostly because I'm terrible. Doing good, thanks. Ended my stream. I'm doing fine. Just playing a little Isaac, as you can see. It's a whole load of army flies, but so long as we keep doing circles around the room, they shouldn't be that big of a problem. It's like a swarm of locusts. That actually might have ended up being a little helpful. A little boost he just gave us. And alright, that's the flies dealt with. Now we just got the fatties. You know, I used to struggle with this room because I used to be terrible at army flies. Nowadays, they're like probably the easiest enemy to deal with. Like, if I had to put money on it, I would say like it's either them or like ring flies. I'm not gonna count black flies because they're not really enemies because they don't even like damage you. I'm not really sure what I'd consider them. Alright, we got the gurglings. They're usually fairly annoying, but they're not but not really difficult. They're just kind of irritating. Yeah, I might hop onto my other save file in a minute. The one I play on when I'm not streaming, usually. Oh wait, actually, never mind, because like I don't have my Steam Cloud synced, because Steam Deck is really annoying with that. So, you know, I just said they aren't difficult, and they aren't. That was entirely my fault, but you know, the game can hear you. Well, I failed at damage boosting, so I deserve this. That was another embarrassment. It was entirely my fault. Easy dubs. I don't know why I went dead silent for that room. So, you know, really focused up there on something honestly pretty fucking trivial. We got about 20 minutes left in the stream here, roughly. We'll see if we can't turn this into a successful run. If we do, it's probably getting a solo upload to the YouTube channel. And I'll just split whatever's left of this run in half. And whatever's up to the stream in half. Like, I'm not, like, complaining. I still think the stream was successful. We unlocked 2 characters after all. We also unlocked the seller. So we did make some progress on the save file. But, like, if you only define progress in, like, extending your streak, I think you're kind of enjoying Isaac wrong, in my opinion. Much like I'm playing Isaac wrong, but that's neither here nor there. You know? We all play games wrong. But, like, if you can, like, when it comes to people who can only enjoy games by getting wins and stacking up big streaks, honestly, I feel kind of bad for them. See if this works like I think it does. Yep, this is the item I think it is. Forgot what little Gertie does for a second. Had to remind myself. Definitely a good familiar if you can position it right. It's one of those tricksy ones. Yeah, you definitely got to go about playing it. It's not like Rotten Baby where it's just really good and you can mostly ignore its existence. And they'll still do work for you. Speaking of Rotten Baby, hopefully we can get that this run. I haven't seen that in a while. Definitely gonna take me a nice nap after this run. I could use one. You know, as a kid, even as a teenager, I kind of hated sleeping. I was not a nap time baby. My mom would probably tell you. That is entirely changed for me as an adult. I can't get enough for naps. Like, I'm down for some sleep. Let me tell you. And not just because I work night shifts. Even before I started working night shifts, I was a sleep enjoyer of the highest degree. I can sleep with the best of them. That came out wrong. That sounds a lot dirtier than it was supposed to. Let's remove our minds from the gutter. I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, like I underestimated the value of a good rest. Maybe that's why my sleep schedule nowadays is kind of fucked. As a kid, I never established good sleeping habits. And unfortunately, the older you get, the harder that becomes. Fuck. I should have just gone for the boss when I had the chance. Live and learn. But yeah, as I was saying, sleep does the body immaculately good. At this point, I am just kind of rambling, though. You know, I'm not gonna harp on about this topic, but there's a few things going on in the internet worlds that now. Is her speed random? I swear her speed, her movement speed is random. Because it felt like no matter how I moved there, she would have caught up with me. I don't know. Maybe I just suck. Well, I do suck. Maybe I'm even worse than I thought I was already. All right. Never gonna complain about it so hard. So, so it's a good way we could end off this stream because we are coming up on the final minutes. And I think it's been a good one. You know, we didn't do everything we would have liked to do. Like I said, would love to get a womb defeat in before we end here, but we did unlock some stuff. You know, we did make progress, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. Ooh, Monstro. I'll take the Monstro. He's probably one of the better familiars, in my personal opinion, even if he is a little underrated. Especially for the early floors, little Monstro can do you a lot of work. I feel like people talk about good familiars, they focus almost entirely on like Rotten Baby, and like yeah, Rotten Baby's easily like one of, if not the best, but there's a lot of good familiars out there. I feel like there's actually it's harder to pin down bad familiars than good ones. Like there are some real shitters, like that weird one we got earlier in the stream from Monster Manual that didn't seem to do literally anything. I don't know what that one's called, but that one was pretty sucky. That one was pretty shit. I'll have to look up what that is, so I never pick it up again. Well, never pick it up to begin with. I didn't grab it. It just kind of happened to me, but you know, it's my stream. I'll talk as terribly as I want to. You can't make me speak the English language competently. I will butcher sentence structure as terribly as I feel like, and you can't stop me. Honestly, it would be kind of funny if you fought Monstro. Hmm. Yeah, we'll take the curse room. I don't see much in the way of reasons not to. Alright. I'm not sure about this trend. I'm struggling to label it. It feels pretty average so far. So I'm imagining we're not gonna clear the womb here, but maybe we can secure ourselves another unlock for the stream ends. That'd be nice. I'm not sure what order we're gonna do progress in. Like I might just go all path once we unlock it, but I also might wait a bit until we've at least cleared Mega Satan once before we do alt path. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what order would be more like, I guess fulfilling as a streaming experience in, like both for my sake and for, you know, the audience's enjoyment. Like I don't consider that as actively as most streamers, I would say, but I do consider it to a degree. You know, like at the end of the day, this is kind of the Metaforth show. Like, I feel like the ultimate like determination of audience enjoyment is whether or not I'm having fun. Eh, but I still want to make sure things are at least flowing in a way that's satisfying to watch. And I feel like progressing through the content at least up to Mega Satan before we go alt path is probably gonna make for a better experience. As for Delirium, probably gonna be a long ass time before I ever attempt Delirium. Mostly because, like, honestly, I just kind of can't stand the Delirium fight. I feel like it's designed in a way that, like, it's not really fun. Like, no matter how good a run you have and no matter how overpowered you are for it, I feel like it's a fight that's more draining than it is engaging. But I think Hush strikes the perfect balance of, like, real damage soaker upper and real, like, difficult to avoid attacks without being like unfun. I think Hush is actually a pretty engaging fight. I do enjoy myself a Hush battle every now and again. Not that I would do it if I didn't have to do completion marks, just because, you know, it's a fight that takes a while and there's no special items you get for completing it. Hush doesn't have any boss like specific drops. And like outside of like completion marks, it's not like I'm going to be going for Hush just for the items that you have selection from before the fight, because like, well, I talked earlier about, you know, you should try fighting Hush without an OP setup. If I don't need to fight Hush for completion marks, I'm probably not going to go in with a weaker setup, just, you know, for my own engagement. Because I do want to get through the fight in a timely fashion so I can move on to like securing more progress and completion marks. And there's no progress to be made by fighting Hush twice on the same character. But on a run good enough for me to be confident in fighting Hush, I'm probably not going to need anything those item rooms that he has can contain. Kind of like the paradox of a lot of the bosses. Pretty convenient for getting guaranteed delirium fight though. I mean, sure, but that would imply I want to fight Delirium, and that has never been the case in all of human history. Delirium is a fight that I will engage with out of pure necessity and no other reason. I didn't mean to skip that devil room, but you know what? We're gonna get ourselves an angel room at some point, so there's that. Yeah, we'll go to the challenge room. Also, welcome to the stream. I just noticed you're a first-time chatter. Make yourself comfortable. We're about to end things here, actually. Either after this run or after the next 10 minutes, whichever one happens. Well, I guess last, I guess. I was going to say whichever one comes first, but that's not really the case. Yeah, I don't usually go much past 2 hours. I get that's not quite as long as most streamers go for, but I do have a job and I do work today, so 2 hours is about as much as I can put in, especially because I do like to sleep before work. Not. I feel like it's a fairly common thing, especially when you're working a night shift. I like to be well rested before I go in. Alright. Goblin's down. We're pretty low on health, so hopefully we get some red hearts soon enough. Speaking of, alright. All things considered, this run could be going a lot worse. I have confidence that we'll make something happen this run. I'm not gonna say we'll clear the womb, because I'm not sure of that, but at the very least, I feel like we might get somewhere. Very slippery. I am very, very slippery in the movement. Hopefully, I'll get much more used to keyboard as time goes on. Either that, or I'll finally stop being lazy and figure out how to stream this from my Steam Deck. But even then, the game would probably run horribly if I did that, so I'm not so sure. I'll get these chests. Well, I'm probably gonna lose that. That's unfortunate. And the bags too. Why not? I got plenty of bombs. Speaking of bombs. Well, let's hope we find our shop. I should have enough to buy an item if one spawns. Hopefully it's something good. I was gonna say Rotten Baby, but now I don't think I've ever actually gotten Rotten Baby from the shop. I don't think Rotten Baby's part of the shop. Well, never mind. Alright, one last attempt. Then we're gonna wrap up the stream. Yeah, part of why I decided on the streams going up at 3 on my channel is that gives me a bit more time to edit them. Well, edit, I say, when in reality it's more of just like cutting it in half and then uploading it. I'm probably gonna do another stream sometime this week. I'm not sure how many streams I'll do this week, but I'm a bit in the streaming mood. Yeah, you'll probably be seeing more of me. I'm not at a point where I'm ready to commit myself to a schedule. Don't get me wrong. But I'm probably gonna be a bit more active in the coming days than I've been for the past week. I'm not sure I'm gonna go back to streaming every day for a week straight. That burned me out real quick. I feel like that was actually a mistake that I made. I can see why even professional streamers usually don't stream daily. Because even just doing it of my own volition, like, really quickly wore me out. And I was just streaming for 2 hours a day. So I might try and not go past like 3 times a week from now on. Maybe 4. I don't know, depends on how comfortable I get with the whole streaming thing. Because I am still like relatively new to actually taking it seriously instead of just hitting the go live button on my Xbox. That was embarrassing. One more shot. We'll give it one more. We're still under 2 hours. And like always, if the stream goes well, then we don't end till this run ends. That's how we do business around here. We're probably gonna go over 2 hours sometime the stream, but it's not ending till this run ends. I'll take that. Forehead's getting a little itchy. That's strange. I'll take it for now. It's not like it's gonna actively hurt us. Probably one of the more underwhelming trinkets in the game, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll really come in clutch. Oh, at the very least, should be able to get something from the shop this run. You know, it was really interesting. I watched Florian Himsel's videos on how he developed Flash Isaac, and he kept referring to the Gapers as zombies. Which I don't know. Maybe it's like a weird detail to latch onto, but I found that interesting. Like, it's kind of like now I'm wondering like how the names were decided on for the bestiary. Like, is that something Edmund just came up with for Rebirth? Or did he and like Florian actually have disagreements on what the enemies would be called? Like, he didn't refer to many others by like alternate names, so maybe that was just he forgot what it was called, or he has a nickname for them. But I don't know, there's a lot of interesting stuff in his videos about the development of Isaac in general, like talking about how the way the flies move, which has become kind of a staple of the game, was actually kind of an accident. like the kind of weighty looking way that they fly, wasn't intentional, and is the results of, as he put it, poor programming. But it just became such a staple of the Isaac style that it stuck around. Hmm. So they don't despawn like spiders would if they respawn by something like that. I never actually knew that. Oh, chargers. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a charger on floor 1 before. That's interesting. So I guess the spawn pool for these buttons is independent of the floor. I never actually knew that. Maybe I'm the only one who finds it interesting. Yeah. I think another thing he talked about was how the generation of secret rooms works pretty much identically, like in terms of actually finding them, to how it works in Rebirth. But he noted how there does seem to be more like consistent logic behind them come Rebirth. All right. I'm gonna end stream here. Maybe I'll talk more about the making of Isaac videos Florian made, or you can just watch them. Overall, though, again, we got some unlocks, so I consider this a fairly good stream. I will be back sometime in the next few days for more. Maybe not with Isaac. It might be with Ember Knights. Who knows? Might be with another game entirely if I feel like it. But I'll see you when that happens.